Live stream time. Okay. Yay, I'm excited to be live. Warning, I don't have anything to talk about. Maybe I should have wrote that in the description. But yeah, I'm in my van and I'm on a road because that's where you park vans usually, just on the road. So expect road noise. It'll happen once in a while, probably, definitely. It'll happen. And I don't know, I'm just doing a little check-in because it hasn't been so easy to make videos all the time, especially recently, and it makes me sad. I need to check in with a live at least, because it's all about the present, you know? It's all about that present moment, and these moments are just passing me by, and I'm like, I need to check in with myself and, you know, YouTube, because YouTube is basically my memory bank. It's like my, yeah, I have a bad memory, so that's what it's for, and that's what I'm using it for. Anyways, so yeah, in this live, I'm going to, let's see, maybe make coffee, maybe cook breakfast. I'm only going to be live for about an hour or so because I want to go to the library in a little bit, and it doesn't open until 10 o'clock, and right now it's like 8 something. So that's my plan for today. But for this hour, let's get ready for the library. That's what I should have titled this. Get ready for the library with me. The first thing that's really good to get ready is a nice candle. I made this candle in a video with you guys. Cute little callback. So it smells like, give me a second. Not something super obvious. Maybe like soy. It's not vanilla. Just freshness. Okay. So, yeah, I'll probably make coffee. Okay, check in to where I am in the world, what's been going on. My last video that I posted was about driving through Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Calgary, making it to BC, and I had a few little clips of Vancouver, but not really, because that was like the first day I got there, and the first day I got there, I like went to the library and did some work and got a couple videos together and did those. But since then, I actually ended up getting a job in the city for the Moby bike share. I don't know if you guys remember, if anyone can call back on early videos where I was working at Bike Share Toronto. And yeah, with that experience, I was able to get a new job here, and that's what I've been doing for the past like week. It has been a shift, a change. I'm not used to doing stuff like this. Like, you guys, it's exhausting. Okay, there's a motorcycle going by, so let's just like have a moment of silence. No, I think it's going. It's not, it's passing, it's passing. Oh, Hannah and Anil, hi, I missed you too. That's why I have to do this live. Yes, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it's like just been I guess I could work harder and try to get to the library more often after work, because I usually get off around like 2:30, but it's so exhausting. I'm not used to working, and honestly, it's been like my training shifts and stuff, so once I get into the rhythm of things, I think I can start posting like as often as I was before, which is my dream. It's like if I could post like twice a week, that's like makes me feel so good, and I love doing that. But yeah, for now I'm just explaining my absence. Hello, Holly. How's it going? I have the day off today. It feels good, and I have like an hour before I'm like heading to the library to do some editing and charging up my power stations. So I thought I would go live and do a get ready or something. Feel free to ask questions. Should I add that to the title maybe? Yeah, I love when people ask questions because I don't really know what people want to know. I can endlessly talk and babble on, but you know, I don't know. I've been going to the beach a lot. I really enjoy the beach. I have been learning Vancouver pretty quickly with this new job. I don't know if I explained the job yet, but I'm just a driver for a bike share company here, and so I'm like learning the streets. It's really hardcore. I learned how to parallel park a Sprinter van yesterday. Oh my gosh, are you proud of me, Hannah, or whoever's watching? um, yeah, like I did not think I could parallel park my camper van before, so I'm going to definitely use what I learned at work and try to access more parking spots, you know? Okay, there's another Sprinter van that drove by. There are, compared to Toronto at least, and where I've been, there are a lot more camper vans here, a lot more different trailers, and oh, it's way different in that way. Just like much more livable weather, I guess, and that's what draws people. Yay, thank you, so nice. And yeah, it's really cool to see all these different rigs and setups and really cute camper vans, a lot of Volkswagens around here. But there are some really sketchy RVs too, like the homeless kind of RVs. Like, there's definitely a difference and a different type of people all around. When, the first, or so I found several different places to stay throughout the city. I have them all on my map and I've labeled them and stuff. So maybe like 6 or 7 different places I've been over the few weeks. And the last place that I parked, or 2 places ago, was so sketchy, very dangerous. Like it was late at night and it was just a new spot, and yeah, no, I've been getting really lucky with a lot of places, so I was bound to get a sketchy one after a while. But it was crazy. This guy was getting like kicked out of his own, or getting kicked out of a camper van that he was renting from this older dude who I think also lived in a camper van across the street. And this was all at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and they were just like screaming at each other, and the older guy was like, "Get all your stuff out, you ruined all this stuff in my camper van, give me money." Like, and apparently the guy like didn't have enough money, and it was just like so stressful. And so the guy started unloading all of his stuff from the camper van that he'd been renting to like right behind my van, so it was like really close and like basically beside where I'm sleeping, so I could like see him like out the window super easily. And I just and then like after he'd finished, okay, I think there's a garbage truck or something. Just give me a sec. What are you? It's definitely a garbage truck. Is it garbage day? I'm not sure. But okay, so the guy that was getting kicked out knocked on my window, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll go talk to you. So I went out and talked to him, and he was like, "Hey, so can I rent your camper van? Would you rent your camper van to me?" I was like, I'm kind of using it. I'm sorry. But it was just like, I don't know. It was odd. It was odd. But then after that, I just thought it was really sketchy. Also, he asked for some water, so well, I asked for a drink, and then I'm like, I don't know what to give you, but I just gave him some water. And yeah, like, then I got out of there, so drove away to safety. And I found this way nicer spot, not very far, honestly, like a few blocks away, that is really, really cute. It's by all these mosaics and mosaic tiles and mosaic art everywhere, and it's so colorful and pretty. And there's a lot of sunflowers, and they actually grow bamboo on the street that I'm at, which I'm like, how can you grow bamboo just outside? Like, I guess Vancouver is magical like that. They have palm trees, they have banana trees, they have bamboo and redwood trees, which I think I've seen, but people keep telling me that I haven't seen. I don't know what a redwood tree is yet, but anyways. Okay, big congrats for work. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, work is like, I don't know how I feel about it. It's seasonal, so I'm hopefully leaving at the end of September. So hopefully that will make me like enough money to go for a little bit more travels, and then Yeah, hopefully leave on good terms and maybe come back eventually, but I don't know if it's a long-term thing. Anyways, okay, how long are you planning to stay there? So staying in Vancouver, yes, I was just about to say that this work is like seasonal, so I'm working till like September 30th because that's like the biking season in the city. And they definitely said there's a possibility to extend, so I can't like commit to that date exactly, but I don't know. We'll see. But I want to go to Vancouver Island, which is a little bit even further west, and maybe stay there for a winter month. So, that would be the dream because I definitely would love to see that while I'm here. Everybody talks so highly of the island. So I would love to definitely take that boat ride because I would have to put my van on a boat, on a ferry, and yeah, get a ticket and go over there, and I don't know. So then after that, I don't really know how long I would stay there or enjoy that. If maybe the entire winter, maybe, I don't know, probably not because I would miss my friends on the, yeah. But then I don't know. It's hard to plan ahead, you know? I would love to go east. Holly, we have plans to meet in Newfoundland 2023 or something, 2022. What's the next year? I don't even know. Yeah, I have been filming clips. I just haven't done the talking parts. Like it's really easy to just like see the world and like film like whatever. I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. Here's another beautiful sunset, or here's like a really interesting thing that I see, or just stuff like that. But I haven't been doing the talking to my camera thing. Probably because I'm like so exhausted from being social at work all the time. I'm not used to that at all. Heck yes, out east is so pretty. We have to go. I agree. I have been obsessed with the beach while I'm here. I need to see all the beaches on that side. Also, I have family there, so that would be just like a really fun visit. There's so many like the provinces are really small over there, right? So it's like PEI, like it would be so fun to just see it all because we could. It's all like so close and cute. And yeah, in this great journey to see where I want to live, that's essential to see. But also while I'm on this side of things, I kind of want to see the Yukon. So will that distract me? Might. But it's cold there during the winter, so I really don't know what to do about that. Good morning, Missy B. Hi, how's it going? Yes, welcome my friends to this live stream. I just needed to log on for a little while because I love YouTube. I've been using YouTube as like my main source of entertainment, like all week, all forever. And you know, I have to contribute to the content to make myself happy. So just going live and catching people up on things. I'm really considering having a banana. And I lit a candle, so don't forget the vibe. Maybe I'll put this here. Oh, this is a cute little fan that I bought at Bed Bath & Beyond. It was only like $3 and it's a USB fan. So I plug it into my thing. I might turn that on too because it's not that loud. And it's really refreshing. Yes. It's going. So glad you're back. I know. Like, I'm used to checking in way more often too. But yeah, it's been like almost 2 weeks since my last video. And I have been filming stuff. But I just like, I'm slacking on the solar energy and just being able to have my laptop on and editing. Like, my process is so slow. I don't know why. But I need to go to the library and charge up today. Have you gone to Stanley Park yet? Yeah, it's awesome. I go to Stanley Park like all the time. Especially with work, I drive through Stanley Park because they have bike share stations all around there. So I'm driving like I'm getting to know it pretty well, and it's really cool. I would love to go to the aquarium still. I haven't done that yet, but I have walked through Stanley Park with Lauren. We saw the rose garden, and we actually saw a seal. It was really cute along the seawall, and yeah, amazing trees. Like, I think they're redwood trees. I think they are, but Lauren says they're not. And I'm like, rude. I don't know if she knows what she's talking about, but I think I see them, and I was trying to send you a picture, but we'll see. And the beaches at Stanley Park are really fun. They're awfully named, though. So let me tell you about the names of these beaches. So we got English Bay, First Beach, Second Beach, Third Beach. Wow, the creativity. I see the creativity in the art and in the streets and in the color and everything, but not the names. Come on, guys. Where's the effort? I know. It's so dumb. But they're really beautiful. Third Beach is definitely my favorite, and I've gone swimming there a bunch, and it's been really, really fun. Oh my god, it's so refreshing to just swim in the ocean. I've never swum in the ocean before. It was like salt water. I thought it would hurt my eyes, but it just tastes like food. I don't even know. It was interesting. Creating videos for YouTube is not easy. Take your time and don't press yourself. Thank you. That's exactly what I need to hear, because I try to tell myself that, but then I'm like also being like, I'm just being lazy. But no, it's a different side of me that, yeah, definitely takes a toll and some energy. And when I'm really busy, it's hard to do, because it's just, when I'm busy, when I'm busy, I don't even notice being happy. And when I'm happy, I'm creating videos, and it just like blows by, and it's like not good. But I'm always filming. Filming is the easy part, it's so fun. But editing and getting my stuff together is the slow part. So that's what I'm working on. I have been doing some resin art too. It's just I've been actually also gotten a commission to do these like resin tutorials, and I've done 2 resin projects that I can't even share with you guys, that I have to send to these people, which I'm like grateful for the money and for the work and all that, but yeah, I can't do it all. And also I've been getting kind of allergic reactions from it, which has just been not putting me in the mood. And you know, when things go bad, you just get into a mindset of piling on those negatives, and that's kind of what I got into in the YouTube space, which is sad, but it ebbs and flows like everything else, so it'll be back and it'll be awesome. But honestly, Hannah and Anil, like, whenever I watch your videos, I get so inspired to like work on my own and be like, wow, there is so much reward from getting these videos. You create such beautiful moments, and you're able to share that, and so peaceful and so mindful. Like, yeah, I love watching your videos, and it really inspires me. So whenever you post, I'm like, oh, I gotta work hard too. So it's awesome. You're okay doing what you do. It's completely understandable. Just good to see you when we do. Thank you. That's so understanding. I love that. Yeah, life goes, you know. Life goes. Oh man, it's been so long since I've swum in the ocean. The ocean is so cool. Like, it was awesome. Like, on those really hot days, it just puts me down to the perfect temperature, and I just feel so like I can swim everywhere, and it's so fun, and the sand is so soft. I didn't know you could experience this in Canada. Like, it's so nice. I wonder how good the swimming is on the East Coast. I think the water's a bit colder, but I'm interested in experiencing a beach there for sure. We totally understand you. Just take your time. Your mental health most important. We are here when you can share videos. Everyone's so understanding. It's awesome. Yes. Thank you. Mental health is always a thing. Oh man, would love to see your resin work again, but definitely need to stay safe with it though. Yeah, actually, I will show you my works in progress. That's a good idea. I'll show you, because I'm still excited about them, and I think they're pretty. I just can't like do the lessons and like the project with you guys, because I have to send it off to these people. But it's cool because it's pushing my videos into a little bit different, because I have to edit them to be 30 full minutes long, and it's making me rethink things, and like once I get back to actual tutorials, then it'll be really fun again because I think I'll learn some stuff by the end of this project. um, but yeah, I'll show you in a second. We definitely need to see. Thank you so much. Thank you, Steven, so much. It makes us so happy. Thank you. That's so nice. Yeah, both of you. That's awesome. Also, at my new work at the bike company, there's like a bunch of other people named Steven, which is weird, and I've never experienced that. Have you guys ever experienced that where you're like in a class or in a environment that everyone else has your name? I don't like it. I've never experienced it. A lot of them are spelt the same way too. It's like, how unoriginal am I? But that's okay. Okay, I'll go get my resin. Okay. So this is the most recent thing. I still have to do one more layer over the top of them to seal them up completely. But you guys have seen this type of project before. This contouring a maple leaf. This is a really pretty leaf that I found. Red and green and yellow. It's so cool. It's still poking out a little bit there, but I'm gonna do one more layer, and I think I'm gonna try to do that today. Right here, right here is a little flower. That's kind of an experiment. I haven't tried something like this before. I use the same glue gun method to contour the shape, but it's gonna be like a really thin medallion type thing of this purple and yellow flower that, I don't know, I'm not totally sure. I just started working on this like bag that I got from a store, and I usually like working on white paper to see it better, but I was like, let's recycle today. And of course I used the tape as the first layer to keep everything from sticking to the paper. Then I have these little triangles, earrings, and then little squares. Little squares with like a daisy and some fern, and you see it. I think they're really cute. It's a little bit of everything that I've been doing recently, so I thought it would be a good thing to share. And I also made this like crystal thing with a pine cone and some mushrooms, and yeah, I have a few other stuff like this just around my van. I made a couple magnets and stuff, but yeah, I'm almost done with this project, and once I'm done that, I can definitely share more with you, more interesting, more out of the box things that I have on my mind that I want to experiment with. Hopefully one day we can have one of your works in our van. Yes, honestly, you can message me on Instagram, and if you guys ever if you guys are ever in an area for long enough to get mail, I can totally send it whatever address you give me. In Canada, it's not too difficult to just like send a package to a Canada Post, like a post office. So if you guys can do that, I'll put some stuff together and send you things. That would be fun. I definitely need to go back to this rose garden that I kind of mentioned earlier that is in Stanley Park, and like collect some beautiful, colorful rose petals off of the ground, and maybe some fallen flowers. Like, who knows what's on the ground, you know? Because it's a really busy park. Like, the roses did look in beautiful shape, but I'm just gonna see what, like, I don't know, is on the ground, and dry those, and maybe get some really colorful things. Like, that would be awesome. So that's kind of a video idea that I really want to work on really soon, because I'm so inspired right now for that. And so maybe like next time I go to Stanley Park, I'll bring a little plastic bag and start collecting. It's kind of just like what I used to do at Allen Gardens in Toronto. That's a free greenhouse that's open almost every day, and you can just go there and all the bright little flowers that would be on the path or anything. I would just collect and dry when I got home, and had some really amazing stuff in there, like bright pink, large petals and amazing stuff. So, I just have to remember the nature that surrounds me. It really like keeps me in the moment because nature is changing all the time. I don't know if just people are more aware here, but the conversation of wildfires and nature has come up a lot more. Maybe because the trees are just so intense here and beautiful and something to admire more so than anywhere else I've been. But yeah, people are like really have the environment on their mind, and there has been days that are like look apocalyptic because of the smoke and the smoke in the sky, like covering the sun and changing everything to like an orangey red tinge. I have some videos of that I'll include soon, but it's kind of spooky. It's spooky, and it's like apocalyptic, and yeah, I just like wanna, and like also it's very dry here right now because there's been like a dry season and a wet season, so it like rains for days and days, but it's also like dry and sunny for days and days in the summer. And there has been a lot of leaves falling. It kind of feels like fall a little bit. There's like colorful red and orange leaves on the ground just because they're like dried out and fallen. And like, this is interesting. It's very interesting. Oh wow, that would be so awesome. We maybe will be able to do that when we get to Germany. Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, I would totally be down for sending you guys stuff. Like, I'm curious on what the international prices for postage is, but like I would like, these are so tiny. I can send you little things and that would be no problem until you come to Canada, and then I can give you a lot of stuff in person. I bet the smokes and fire make it hotter too, though. Probably. Yeah, it's been really like odd weather, different weather than apparently they're used to here. One day was super humid, but yeah, it's been like really hot, and that just like adds to the dryness of everything, and then more likely for things to catch fire and things to happen. So it's just a bad circle of fire, a ring of fire that's just terrifying. But it's interesting for sure. And a lot of the people I've talked to and kind of made friends like through work and stuff have interests for their career in like environment and environmentalism, and I'm like, that's awesome, that's very cool. Also, I heard a cool story about going to Vancouver Island where there's tons of protests going on trying to protect all sorts of like old growth, like really ancient trees that are beautiful and huge from the logging industry. The logging industry is like crazy on the island, and there's so many logging roads, and so much has happened. And like I can see a lot of remnants of old beautiful trees in Stanley Park. Like, I'm sure some of them died of old age and they just cut them down, but a lot of them are just like cut down probably in their prime. They're so beautiful and crazy. And yeah, I really would love to see that on the island, like see the protests, see what's happening and where it's happening. And I hear that everyone's trying to protect the yellow cedars or something that they're exporting to like countries across the world. Like, it's just such a crazy industry. Like, I need to hear more about the regulations because I don't know, they just seem to be doing whatever they want, and it's sad. It's the trees are so amazing, but I need to see it. I need to see it. And hopefully the fires don't get to them first, you know? Like, I don't even know what's on people's minds over there, but yeah. So I don't really know my plans. I have a lot of dreams and like goals and stuff, but my current plans are just working, enjoying when I have a day off, and today is one of those days, and I'm gonna check out a new library. Ooh, I can definitely fill up some water while I'm at the library. That's a good idea that I just thought of. But Yeah, so that opens at 10 and it's actually really close. It's like a 10-minute walk. I was just checking the time. What time is it? I go offline? I don't know. I still don't know what time it is. But yeah, anyways, should I make coffee? I think I'm gonna make coffee. Okay, coffee time. So this is how I make coffee every morning. If I have time, I work pretty early, but coffee is essential to make the brain go. So do you have any movie advice? I right now I just haven't been watching movies and stuff because like Netflix is really hard on the data plan. I've been doing tons and tons of YouTube. I have so much YouTube recommendations. But actually I've been watching tons of YouTubers who like talk about movies and just like do story times kind of about movies. So I feel like I've been watching those movies and just really enjoying them. So Kenny JD, my friend recommended to me, is really entertaining. Car passing by. And she reviews bad movies all the time, and she's just, her perspective is so cool, and like I feel like I'm watching the movie at the same time, so it's just awesome. And also Jamie French, who does makeup and does movies and talks about movies, and that's been really interesting. And she reviews a lot of the Disney ones, which is kind of funny, but a lot of just classics that I didn't even know existed. It's kind of the first time I ever watched Crossroads with Britney Spears in it, through a movie review of it, and it was a ride. I recommend watching that if you're interested in that type of thing. But no, I haven't watched any like movies really recently. Just YouTube. Just YouTube. I would love to like watch a Disney movie. I kind of miss Disney. But okay, let me start this coffee. This is my teapot. Just turn on the propane. Okay. Oh, and I'm also gonna grab coffee grounds. Okay, sorry about that. Let me check the chat. Are you staying in Vancouver for a while? Yes, I think so, at least for a couple months. So that's the plan right now. If you haven't seen Coco, I would definitely recommend it. I have seen Coco, and it's such a good movie, but I would rewatch it for sure. The music, the culture, it just feels so fun and just entertaining. That's definitely a really good movie I recommend as well. Moana might be my favorite Disney movie. It's still up in the air. Yes, Coco was so good. Totally agree. I love that, you guys. Yes, Coco is amazing. Yeah, the dog, that's the one about the dog, right? And the afterlife and the flowers and the skulls. Oh, that's so on brand for me for sure. Yeah. Okay, I have to grind up this coffee. So this is how I make coffee. I have a little coffee grinder. And I realized the place that I got a new job at has the exact same coffee beans as me. So we're still like in sync. Okay. A little bit of beans. Mix that up. This is just my morning routine, guys. Like, do you guys have a morning routine like this? Moana is such a great movie as well. I'm a total kid at heart. I love Disney. Oh, Disney just knows they have been able to refine the perfect equation for a perfect movie, and then they could just do it again and again. It's like an art in itself. Disney movies are like its own everything. Yeah, I kind of agree. Moana has such good music in that one. And I just like been going to the beach a lot, and I'm just like swimming, and I'm like, I am Moana. I am Moana. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so now that I have some grounds, I use my little coffee filter, and I add an extra filter to not have to clean it as often. Yeah. And then you can see up front my solar is charging just in my window. Okay. Do you guys ever like park in a spot that's just like super tilted? Today is not that day, but for the past like week or few days, I've been like on a very slanted hill, and everything was so much harder like that. Like, I just lived with it. Sleeping wasn't an issue, but it was hard to make coffee, for sure. Didn't spill it though. Didn't spill. This is a contraption that I made myself. I just placed this on. I place it on this bottle. And I create a great tower of coffee. So. I'm very careful not to drop it. Check the chat. Can't wait to have this coffee. Sometimes it happens to us. Not easy. Yeah, the slantedness is odd. Seems like living staying on a slant would make things tougher, for sure. It's so random. But yeah, van life problems. Okay, so now that this is steaming up, this is like a cooking show, but I'm just boiling water. And this becomes less wobbly once it fills up a little bit. They have a really good coffee maker at work. That is one bonus. Yay! Also, I hear they have a bike share system on in Victoria, which is on Vancouver Island. Not where I am. Maybe I'll get a job there next. I have all this experience, why not? No, I'm actually very intrigued and interested in getting a paycheck from a company, like, you know, a real paycheck without paying rent at the same time. That's never happened in my life, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I'd be like, wow, I want to go on a trip. Time to go to the Yukon. I also ran into a guy that was like going off about how he wanted to buy property in the Yukon and just like mine for gold there, and that's like his dream. And I was like, wow, it's a cool dream. I like that dream. Okay. So yeah, I think it's almost 10 o'clock. Let me check. No, we have like 30 minutes till 9. I just have to get ready. Has anybody been reading any good books recently? My friend just lent me a book. I haven't started it yet, but it's about Greece. Oh, but you know what I did pick up? I bet you guys have read this. Oh, another Sprinter van. Hi. Just wait for that to leave. I bought Narnia. It has all the books in here. I read this as a kid, but yeah, I've been reading that once in a while, and it's been really fun. Just a little blast from the past. Yeah, it makes you dizzy as well, for sure, when you like wake up and you like stand and you like fall to the side of your van because you're like, whoa, where'd that come from? Casey Love 111 Tarot. Hey, OMG, I can't believe you are alive. I love that I found your channel. I love that you found my channel too. I love going live. I noticed that you go live once in a while too. That's really awesome. I've watched a little bit of them and I follow you as well. So it's really cool. Yes, thank you for stopping by. I love tarot. I think it's really, really cool. Holly, hi, I'm reading White Oleander by Janet Finch. Is it Janet Finch? Definitely recommend. Very emotional though. That's a classic one. Actually, I might take that recommendation because in a movie that you might know that I love called Age of Adeline, yeah, she gets gifted the book White Oleander, and it's like this guy gives her a bunch of flowers, like a bouquet of flowers, but it's actually just like 3 really classic books that are named after flowers. And I'm like, wow, so classy, so beautiful, so romantic. And that's one of them. So let me know how that goes. What isn't oleander poisonous? I don't know. Is that a drama one? Who knows? I'm not sure. This will be kind of funny, but my favorite books are The Hunger Games. Oh, no. I love Hunger Games. That's good. That's a good favorite books. Like, I love the movies are actually well made too. Like, you don't always get that when you really like a book series to get like pretty decent movies too. But I enjoy the movies, and I did read all those books as well. It's been quite a while, but yeah, I remember devouring them so quickly. And yeah, they're just like really good escape, dystopic, hero. Oh, it's awesome. OMG, I didn't even know that. I need to rewatch Age of Adeline. You do. That's just a thing that you should always have in your mind. Rewatch Age of Adeline. I just got an email. Okay. Yeah, Age of Adeline. It's cute. It's a cute movie. Let me quote it. In 1 sec. My brain is like processing. Anni amori e bicchiere di vino non sei contanto mai, or something like that. So that means years, lovers, bottles of wine, these are things that should never be counted, or something like that. It's Italian. It might not be Italian. I don't know. Okay. I couldn't put them down. Same. I love when you get into it like a trilogy or a series that's just like so good. It's always a lucky day on that. I vibe with your creative side and love your spiritual attitude and have loving souls and good energy. Thank you. Good energy received. I love it. Yeah, it's definitely, I'm not a Gemini, but definitely there are sides to me where I have to like be social and be different, and then when I can be by myself and be creative. And but thank you. Yes, I need to have that side come out more often. Spirituality is definitely a strong interest, but I don't always have the time for it, the capacity for it. Like, not the time, like I always have the time, but it's just, I don't know. Life doesn't let you do that all the time. It takes concentration. Anyways, yeah. Age of Adeline, probably one of my favorite movies. Kind of a sap for the romantic movies. Also, probably showed you guys this before, but I have a beautiful painting of Blake Lively in my van. It's watercolor. It's an original. What a talented artist. I'm so fortunate. But also, I lost my little pink crystal ball in my star over there. I don't know where it went. It might be in my van. Might have rolled out of my van. But, yeah. Okay, coffee's probably ready. Ah, this is pretty hot. I'm going to grab a cup. Okay. So yeah, I want to make like a really fun, quick video of maybe just like a chat thing, but I definitely get different messages out when I just chat and edit versus a live. It's very different. So I want to make a quick little video like that within the next week. Maybe, yeah. So hopefully that's a thing, but you know, time flies. Time freaking flies. I have three side of fire and 3 places in air. Your vein is so cool. I love it. Hi, chat. Nice. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I should do tarot. Should I do tarot right now? No. No, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready. Not in the mind space right now. Maybe at the beginning of a live next time. I'll like get into it, but so good. Yum, yum, yum. What else has been new? Thank you, Missy. When you feel down, what do you do to feel better? Movies, books, resin. For the longest time, it was just drawing, having a like sketchbook and just like diving into a drawing and like working on it all day or over a couple days. Every single time I could map it in my brain so easily that I'm like, I feel this release of all this negative, bad energy, like all the sadness, and it's just like it releases with the completion of this like art. It at the end of it, I like feel pride, and I'm like, I feel like refreshed, and it's weird, and it's like that was like such a clear way to feel better. Recently, it hasn't been like that. I haven't drawn as much really. Art in general is definitely makes me feel better. But also being in nature has been like the forefront for me recently. If I can make it to the water, oh, I feel so much better. And that's what's been keeping me sane with like learning all this new stuff at work and like getting into it like that. But generally art, nature, friends are always amazing, but you know, everybody's has their own life going on, so can't, that's, yeah. Okay. You can study with me sometime and we can do it on StreamYard. On StreamYard, what's that? Can we like stream like side by side or something? That would be interesting. I've definitely seen people do that before. But yeah, if you would welcome me onto your channel, that could be super cool or something. But yeah, do you like my moons? Oh, I love my moons. They're so pretty. My sign is, my sun sign is a Virgo and my moon sign is a Libra. And I have a couple Leos in there too. I don't remember what planet they're with, but there's some Leos and stuff. But yeah, okay, I don't think you can direct message on YouTube, but maybe I'll look for your Instagram and then I'll message you there. Cass, could be fun. Yeah. So this coffee is really good. I'm really excited about this. Also, I wish I was in nature. Like, I don't think I was completely ready to leave nature when I did. I didn't think it would be so concrete and be like, okay, now I'm in the city all the time. I'm in the city. Like, I just like, it's easier. I was used to nature and I was used to collecting my own water and having water all the time and being able to set up my solar and just like having my own routine kind of by myself and being able to not get too hot in the sun and, you know, all the stuff that just makes a good, comfortable life. And I got to the city because I was really excited to visit my friend. And then I had plans to leave, but then they ended up getting canceled because it was just, well, I had plans to drive like 8 hours to this like area for this event that was going on. But I decided not to because I didn't really have enough gas money and maybe like risking my van to not be able to get back to Vancouver again. Like, I don't know. I was just like, I'm finally here. So I didn't want to leave again. And, okay, people have to stop emailing me. And then that didn't happen. So that was my chance to like go enjoy nature for the last little bit. But then I didn't do that. So I kind of want to do that as soon as possible. I think I may possibly be going on a hike in a couple weeks or a few weeks. The beach is nice, but like it's nothing, like it's not comparable to it's not comparable to the forest. They're two completely different things. Apples and oranges, you know? Virgo and Gemini share a planet. I wish I could like look up my horoscope and stuff right now. I just don't, like, I'm using my phone to live stream. So I would love to like tell you more, but yeah, I actually did buy a tripod for my not my laptop, my iPad, so maybe I can start live streaming from my iPad and then I can use my phone and actually like show you guys stuff and research stuff and be more of a person. But yeah, I accidentally ordered that to Ontario. Yeah, so I got shipped to Ontario. My bad. Whatever. What else is new? I feel like everything's new. Everything's new. You know? Could go on and on. But yes, anyways, I'm excited to hear about White Oleander and how that goes and the stories you guys are diving into, because life is just built around stories. Stories are everything. It's how we learn, it's how we grow, it's how we entertain. We hope one day you can make enough money for YouTube, from YouTube, so you can do more things you want. That would be nice. It's, yeah, never that simple, but you know, I don't live off of a lot either, so I don't think I would even need to make very much to do that. But this seasonal job is totally not awful. I've been watching a lot of Tideline to Alpine. It's another van lifer in BC, and she has just kind of started her channel within the last few months, and she has been really, really cool and entertaining. And what I had a point to why I was talking about her. Anyways, check her out. Check her out. She's great. Yeah, hopefully I can be a good enough businessman and marketer and all of those things that you need to be a successful YouTuber. Right now, I think all I have is like my passion and my interest. Like, I could talk about what I love a lot and learn and willing to learn with people. So that's my only strength in the department right now. Like, marketing is very exhausting for me. Editing is tough, but I know with time, editing becomes easier and you just get into more of a rhythm. I just need to like find that right balance. I'm always reevaluating my channel and how I'm doing things, so I'm kind of just in a state of that. And maybe it'll become a live channel. Maybe I'll just do lives because like it's really fun for me and it's really rewarding. And sometimes I have an hour here and there. Not really. Usually I'm super tired, but right now I do, and I have coffee, so best of both worlds. Come back to Ontario. I plan to come back to Ontario, yes, eventually. This is my first time really ever leaving Ontario, so I'm loving this adventure that I'm on, and I'm gonna come back to Ontario with like different eyes, like completely different eyes. My eyes will be like way different. Come get me. I will follow you in my car and we can go somewhere cool. We just have to find our tribe. I love that. You just think there's like a hippie commune in in Ontario, because actually I do know a lot of van life pages that people are just so community based. I love them. And I would love to, yeah, definitely dive into that a little bit more. So who knows? Who knows? Sounds like a fun reality. There are definitely a lot of hippies here. I definitely see them walking around and and but I haven't like found my space, made friends in that way. Uh, Going to the beach, there's always like cool people and good vibes, but yeah, I just have to stay here a little bit longer and I don't know, get to know the area a little bit more. Anyways, I'm kind of talked out. I've been talking for about an hour, like I said I would, and now I have to go to the library and I'm going to get some editing done and get these projects out of the way so I can just have fun doing my own thing on YouTube again. Random videos, experimental videos. I have a new resin that I do get the allergic reaction to, but I'm gonna do all the safety precautions and work on it really quickly. And I wanna show you guys that, do a whole new review and whole new tutorial with that, because I'm excited, yeah. Holly, miss you, friend. Have a good day. Miss you too. We'll talk soon. Thank you. You have a good day too. Everyone have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Hannah. Bye, Anil. Bye, Missy. Bye, Holly. Bye, Cass. Yes. Okay, bye.